Hello, hello! Today in this video, I will be talking about the top 10 most difficult silent letters and how to use them in various words. So, let's go! Hello, hello! 1. The silent K. These are really difficult to know how to spell because when we combine the K with letter N, then the K goes silent and we pronounce the N instead. So for example, the word know, like how much information do you know? So when we listen to this word, we hear N, na, but when we spell it, when we write it down, we need to add K in the beginning. So this is spelled K-N-O-W. Another example is knee. Oh, my knee hurts so much. Right? A knee is just part of our body. So again, we pronounce it with the N sound, but we actually spell this with a K at the start. So we spell it K-N-E-E. Number 2, the silent B. So some examples of words with the silent B would be climb. So I like to climb the tree. So if you listen, the last sound is M. Climb, climb. We do not say climb, so we do not pronounce that B at all. Another one would be dumb. So again, we pronounce dumb with the M, but there is a very sneaky little B at the end of that word too. So we spell it D-U-M-B. And then lastly, debt. Debt is spelled D-E-B-T. But again, when we listen, we do not hear any B sound. We just hear D-E-T, debt. For those of you that don't know, debt is when you owe money to your bank because you borrowed money from them before. Number 3, the silent letter C. This one we have many words for, so let's go through them. First we have the word scissors. Scissors. S is the S, right? So, but we do not just say S-I, we have to spell it with S-C. S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S. Scissors. Another one is scene, like in a movie scene. So again, we spell this S-C-E-N-E. But with both of these, scissors and scene, we never ever pronounce the C. So we do not say skizzers or skeen. We have other tricky ones too, like Arctic. So Arctic, like the super cold places in the world. We spell this A-R-C-T-I-C. But again, we do not pronounce the Arctic. We just say Arctic. Number 3, 4, the silent G-H combo. These are very tricky. Most of my students struggle with these ones. So, for example, words like thought or though. So we spell these T-H-O-U-G-H or T-H-O-U-G-H-T with thought. So those letters G-H, they do not make any sound whatsoever in those words. Other examples would be light or laugh. Ha ha ha. So laugh is L-A-U-G-H, and then light, L-I-G-H-T. Number 5, the silent H. So in our words like what or when. We have the WH beginning. However, we do not pronounce this H with the H sound, right? We just say what, as in W-A-T. But when we spell it, we need to remember it is W-H-A-T. And the same thing with when, W-H-E-N. We also have words like honest. So being honest means to tell the truth, not to lie. So again, with honest, it begins with the O sound, not the H. We don't say honest, right? So again, it's very tricky because what you hear is different from what we actually spell on paper. Number 6, silent L. We have words like talk or would. So to talk, we actually spell this T-A-L-K, but we never ever pronounce it like talk, right? We just say talk. And then walk as well, W-A-L-K, even though it is not pronounced like that. Number 7, the silent N. These words are a little bit longer, so words like autumn, like the season of autumn, or column. So both of these have the silent N. Again, we just say autumn. So we hear the M sound, but not the N. And it's the same thing with column too. Another one is dam. So D-A-M-N, dam. Number 8, we have the silent P sound, P. So in words like psychology, the P is at the very beginning, but we do not pronounce it at all. We just pronounce the S. Or receipt. So when you go shopping and you buy all your items, the paper you get is the receipt, right? So again, receipt, the P is right before the T, but we only pronounce the T. So R-E-C-E-I-P-T. 9, we have the silent T. So words like listen, fasten, and castle. So listen, we spell L-I-S-T-E-N. But we never say listen, right? We just say listen. And that is the same with the other ones too. And finally, number 10, the silent W letter. So in words like wrist, or right, or wrong, all of these words start with a W and R together. So for to write, we spell it W-R-I-T-E. Wrong, you are wrong, W-R-O-N-G. These are tricky because it's almost like they put the W and R together. However, when we listen to this, we are really only pronouncing the R sound. Right, wrong, and so on, instead of the W, wa. And finally, that's it, that's all. Those are the top 10 most tricky silent letters that we have in English, with some example words of how we use them. So next time, watch out for these silent letters and make sure that you study these words. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Have a great day. Don't forget to follow me on Easy English Studio. Goodbye.